Right, let's get more on that top story now. Fly Dubai record profit 2.1 billion dirhams. Ghaith Al Ghaith is the CEO with us in the studio. Good morning, Ghaith, and Mabruk.
Hey, thank you.
So, 2.1 billion dirhams. Tell us the story of how you got there.
Well, I mean, we got there basically because we live and work in the most amazing place in the whole universe, and that is Dubai. And to see the recovery that happened to Dubai and how Dubai have diversified to become a global, truly a global city is what made it for us. Of course, the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed, first of all, navigating us through the COVID crisis, and then planning and executing to grow and double. Our fleet now is twice as big before COVID, what I think a key issue. And the third, of course, the resilience, hardworking staff that we have that managed to do this, capitalize on these two factors. Of course, without them, we are nothing.
So where do you go from here? You've doubled the fleet, profits at a record. Is it simply a case of adding more destinations? We know, for example, you've not only got more 737 planes on order, but also the Dreamliner as well. So what does the next phase of Fly Dubai look like?
Well, definitely that is the headline of our next phase, which is the 787. We are grateful to the trust that the owners, the stakeholders, the shareholders put in Fly Dubai to trust us to go to that next phase. And we are all very excited to do that. Of course, having the 787 and creating a bigger map to cover for the airline gives us a huge opportunity. We will double again, I am sure, in the next 5 years as an airline, or just about that. So we'll continue to grow. There are more places to sort of cover. And I'm very confident also the brand Dubai will continue to grow and attract more people, resident, be it people who will come here for many reasons. And I'm also excited to see the rest of the region are getting the bug of Dubai. They want to be like us. They want to be us. And by that, I think there will be a lot of opportunity for the whole region to be stronger, and more people will visit. This is business for us in the airline.
So in terms of doubling, to what extent will that be adding extra capacity on existing routes, and to what extent will it be new routes? And some of it, of course, will be new routes. Where will they be? Are we going to be going west to Europe and Africa, east into Asia, further afield?
I mean, it depends on what is the best opportunity that comes for us. And as I said, by having the 787, now the reach of the airline will be more than 10 hours. Of course, we will focus on the area within a 10-hour radius from Dubai. And that alone gives you to think that we work within a 6-hour radius for the last 15 years. And now we fly over like 125 destinations and carrying 13.3 million and growing. Then that scope to go to a bigger radius is alone. There are certain things that will make our firm plan clearer as we move on, because the opportunity is huge. For example, tomorrow we have a break in aeropolitical issues, because one of the biggest hurdle for us is not everywhere is open for us to fly. For example, let's say China. We have an open sky policy with China, with the United Arab Emirates. It means that we can go to so many places in China, or India. Let's not go there. Have an open sky with us. We will probably go to 20 destinations more in India.
Any prospects of that, of a breakthrough, particularly in India?
Well, again, as far as we are concerned, we work hard to firm up our position and our need. It's a relationship between the governments, and each government always try to do the best for their country. So in India, if an open sky, for example, with the United Arab Emirates is not something they would have now, they have their own reasons. So we continue to promote and highlight why this is good for us and hopefully good for them too.
Let's talk about some of the challenges you faced. Fuel is quite expensive, $80 a barrel. And of course, the issues with the 737 MAX. Just this week, Ed Clark leaving Boeing. He was heading up the 737 MAX program. I'm sure it's a person you know well. What's the message about the 737 MAX?
Well, look, the Boeing, probably the greatest aviation in this company ever created. Yes, they are going through challenges, and they have to live up to that name. I am personally, as Ghaith, confident that Boeing will get it right. They always do. Now, as far as the fuel is concerned, of course, one of our success stories or headline that people will not notice is that our fuel burn has improved. And with the 737, we are getting almost like 14% less fuel burn versus the NGs. For us, that's fantastic, and especially it's a good to have to maneuver through the challenges, especially that we are concerned, of course, about the environment, and we want to be more responsible for the environment. So to have aircraft that will give you this is good. Again, going up to the 787, we will have more efficient aircraft. So that will tackle the issue with fuel.
10 hours would get you to London, Ghaith, where your beloved Arsenal Football Club have been doing this for fun in recent weeks, Tom.
Odegaard, this is excellent, and Arsenal are in here. Great opportunity. Alisson says Saka scores for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka on the rebound, and the Gunners have the lead.
Tom, what do you reckon? Arsenal going to win the league this year? Ghaith, a big fan.
The man who's sitting alongside me, of course, they're in the box seat, are they not, Ghaith?
Yes, we got rice, and thank you, West Ham, for giving us rice. Yes, very hopeful this year we'll do it. So we'll come back and celebrate here, can we?
You please do come back and celebrate here. If Arsenal win the Premier League trophy, we'll get it in the Dubai Eye studio for you.
Thank you.
Well, there are one of three English football clubs chasing the Premier League at the moment, so we wish you the best of luck with that. More seriously, we wish you the best of luck in doubling Fly Dubai over the next 5 years or so. Record profits, 2.1 billion dirhams. Congratulations. Ghaith Al Ghaith, CEO of Fly Dubai, to you and the team.
Well, thank you very much for having me here. It's great to live the moment and be with you. It's my first time in your studio, so thank you very much.
By Eye 103.8.
Join the conversation.